Will anybody know that you came this way? What contribution are you giving? What will be different because you came this way?
I think everyone wants to make a difference, to have an impact, to leave a legacy. That's me at 10 years old, filming my parents' 25th wedding anniversary. As a kid, I liked TV, I liked movies. What kid doesn't? But I never really thought I'd do it for a living. I wanted to be a veterinarian, and a chef, and an inventor, and at one point a professional golfer. What do all these jobs have in common? They make things, they solve problems. Okay, maybe not the golfer, but I was 10 years old, so what do you want from me? I remember being 6 and watching TV with my dad. I would lay on his back and it'd be like 10 p.m. and I would be fighting to stay awake. We'd watch his favorite show, Benson. Robert Guillaume played the wisecracking butler who eventually rose to become the lieutenant governor. That character had a real impact on me. And if you know where to look, you can see traces of that character in my personality today. My dad was an electrical engineer. Engineers solve problems. Engineers make things. I thought maybe I should be an engineer. And if I'm being honest, there was another TV character that had an impact on that decision. I decided to follow in my dad's footsteps, and I went to his alma mater, Purdue University. The plan was to become a mechanical engineer. Among other things, I worked in the dining hall, lived in the dorm, joined a fraternity. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, I discovered beer. It was a pretty typical college experience. My sophomore year, I got a summer internship working for Boeing. I spent 6 weeks comparing variables in a programming log to what was actually on the computer. It was interesting, but I wasn't creating. I mean, is this really what engineers do? I guess I was kind of disillusioned, and I was struggling with classes, especially thermodynamics. My parents knew that engineering wasn't working for me, so we decided that it was time for something different. Now, my hope in going to Purdue was that I wanted to become an Imagineer for Disney. I remember seeing this behind-the-scenes clip of the movie Jumanji. That animatronic lion, at the time, it was amazing. It was true movie magic, and that's what I wanted to create, magic. I realized that if I couldn't do special effects physically, then maybe I could do them digitally. So I moved back to Arizona and enrolled in the Art Institute of Phoenix and got my first degree in computer animation. In 2003, I had my first chance to work on a feature-length indie film. My roommates and I created this terrible little horror flick called Night of the Chihuahuas. The movie was awful, but we learned a lot and we had a lot of fun making it. We went on to make 2 more independent flicks. By 2011, I was working as an operations manager for a local computer distributor. This was not where I wanted to be, but I was solving problems, more like putting out fires. And on November 3rd, 2011, I got laid off. Fortunately for me, I had a lot of sick days and vacation time saved up. The money I kept telling myself I was going to save and go out on my own came to me in the form of a nice little severance package. Since then, I've been running View from Above full-time. I teach and I consult. I get to help people package what they do. I've had the opportunity to work with consultants and coaches, an international construction firm, and local nonprofits. I get to help organizations curate, cultivate, and communicate what they do in a way that leaves a meaningful impact. I get to tell stories for a living. So, that's my story, and I'd like to help you tell yours.